Hello, everybody. This is Frederick D. Sparkman again, or FD Sparkman. Now, the thing we're going to cover today is which type of boss do you work for, or the 7 different types of bosses and how to deal with them. So let's go ahead and start this off. Now, I've noticed from experience that there are 6 different sorts of people you will find in charge of your work. I will name them and give you a few examples of how to deal with them. And don't share this with others. People can be petty when angered or when they get fired. They will tell your supervisor everything you told them. Be smart, keep it to yourself, and just do what you got to do. Now, the first type is Napoleon. So first we have little Napoleon. They probably got bullied in school and now they want revenge on the larger guys, so they talk down to everyone. Most of their answers will be tinged with sarcasm or some minor form of subtle ridicule designed to make you feel as small as they are inside. Now, how to deal with Napoleon. These guys are very insecure and are cowards at heart. So you're going to have to give them a big nickname. Boss should suffice. You will also need to give them positive reinforcement, a lot. Such as, dang, boss, you sure know your stuff. Or, I'm glad you were here, man. I would have never figured that out on my own. Or if you're building them up, they won't be so focused on tearing you down. So basically, you're going to feed their little egos, and you should be fine. Second guy, you know him well. The second guy, we have the super positive liberal. He or she can't accept the fact that things go wrong. They never want to hear anything that might be considered negative, even if it's the truth. Liberals are ruled by their feelings and will exude a superior moral outlook that you hirelings simply wouldn't understand. They're at heart women. So they will tell you that they are male feminists and expect you to behave as they do and practice groupthink. You are not allowed to think on your own. The liberal doesn't care much for free thinkers or anyone who might dare to disagree with their outlook on life. So how do you deal with the super positive liberal? Well, liberals can be tricky. They're always probing, trying to get you to reveal more about yourself so they can feel superior. Keep your answers short and to the point. They will be the first ones to attempt to get you to lie for them, regardless of what the lie might cost you. And when in doubt, say nothing or tell them you have to think about it. If they don't approach you, leave them alone. Don't go messing with no liberals. Don't go talking to them. Don't say nothing. If you don't have to speak to them, don't. When they ask you to do something outside of your scope, let them know that you don't know how to do it, or ask them to show you how it's done. More than likely, they'll find somebody else because they don't know what to do. But you must say it neutrally. No emotions, no inflections. Their feelings get hurt like that. I mean, they're seriously little kids. They never say no to their boss, so you will have to shoulder most of the heavy workload. The next guy, the racist tyrant. Now third, there's a racist tyrant. They always say that they're not racist or whatever, but they will take every opportunity to impose their racial jokes on you, make subtle, inflective remarks meant to offend. Their goal is to get you to react so that they can escalate the situation. Their main goal is to make you frustrated, flustered, or violent so you can be fired. How to deal with the racist tyrant? Well, you can usually win this type over by being professional and attentive. It won't be easy, but you're going to have to weather the storm until they see that they can't rattle you. After the storm, they usually leave you alone. When in doubt, treat them like Napoleon. Go ahead and beef up their egos and tell them what they want to hear. Now, it's harder to mistreat somebody who appears to look up to you. Feed his ego when it's true. Don't make up lies. He'll see through them and hate you more. The next guy. Now, fourth, there's the workhorse slave driver. Now, this guy will work you hard. He wants to get things done quickly. If it were up to him, he would do it all by himself, but he needs help. That's why they hired you. Now, I've had black workhorse slave drivers. I've had white workhorse slave drivers. I've had Hispanic workhorse slave drivers and 2 Asian workhorse slave drivers. Color seems to be irrelevant. All these guys are the same. They want to get things done. They don't want to talk about it. They want to have to make up meetings and take votes. They want to get it done and out of the way. And don't ever bring up race with these guys. They only hate lazy people. That's it. Now, how to deal with the workhorse slave driver. So as long as you show up on time and don't shirk your duties, you will have no problem with this guy. But you will work hard. The only way to get ahead of this guy is to plan. And as soon as you finish one task, ask for another. And if you keep doing this until you die from exhaustion or they run out of things for you to do, then you're fine. Once you run out of things he wants done, take the opportunity to ask him to assign you to a project you want to complete. You want to guide these guys. The best things that you can do when it comes to a workhorse slave driver is you want to try to pick your tasks, pick your projects, something that you really want to get involved in, something that you want to do. Because once you get started with it, he will basically leave you alone so it gets done. Because if he's not telling you to do it and you're getting it done, he's fine. The next guy. Now this guy is tricky. This guy, we have the envious. Number 5. Now once they know your skill set is better than theirs, you went for one hell of a ride. They won't like you and they will be afraid that you're going to take their position. He or she will always make little sly remarks that are funny to them and others, but not to you. These little sly jokes will be relentless, and they will take every opportunity to put you down on the sly. Basically, these jokes are little warnings designed to let you know who's the boss. How to deal with the envious. Never brag to them. Never even think of putting them down. You deal with the envious boss a little different than others. You want to let them know that you don't want their job at all. Be empathetic. You want their knowledge, and it's going to take you a long time to learn what they know so they don't have anything to worry about. You just want to learn and be number 2. Let them know your job is to make them look good. The more they teach you, the better they will look. You also want to present ideas to them in such a way that when the conversation is over, they think the idea was theirs. And when they steal your ideas, say nothing. Let them go on. Let them do their thing. You don't want to get on the wrong side of the envious. The next guy. Love this guy. 6, we have the guy with the God complex. Now, the guy with the God complex is always right. He is on top and you are a peon. They can dish it out, but they can't take it. They take everything personally. They will belittle you in front of others. They will berate you in front of others. They never want to give you a raise. They will take credit for your work. They are erratic and can't seem to make up their minds. They always want to do this stuff and they always need you to come in and chime in with this or that because they really don't know what's going on. But since they are God, they can't admit that. They thrive on creating fear, chaos, and a high-stress work environment. These guys like to get people going, and that's how they get their kicks or whatever. So how to deal with the guy with the God complex? In most cases with these guys, all you have to do is feed their ego. Befriend them. Let them know often that they are the best you've ever seen. Tell them you want to be just like them and ask them to take you under their wing. You can argue with them a little, but not much. Don't push your luck. Present your arguments as questions like, well, don't you think we should do it this way because that way will be harder and somebody might get hurt? Okay, now once they begin to shoot it down angrily, drop the subject. And as long as they're not angry, you're good to go. Make them angry and you would have to deal with their wrath. These people are control freaks. In their mind, no one can get it done correctly except them. So they will micromanage the hell out of you. Now you're going to have to learn how they think to anticipate them and do what they would have done in your place. So basically with these guys, you're going to want to figure them out. And when you look at something, you think, well, he would tell me to do this. And start doing it. Or he would tell me to do that. And start doing it. Now, once you get to the point where you always do what they want in any given situation, they will trust you. They will give you latitude. And most importantly, they will praise you. Now, this guy, everybody loves. And this is the main guy that everybody destroys. So the 7th boss we have is Mr. Cool. Now, Mr. Cool is in a class all his own. Now, when it comes to joking around at work, they can dish it out and they can take it. Mr. Cool will never let it get personal or take you seriously when you get a burn in. They don't belittle, they don't berate. And when they make a joke at your expense, it's usually designed to motivate you, and it usually works. Mr. Cool looks out for his people and will often cut you some slack and cover for you. He likes his team. He doesn't even want anything to happen to one of its members. Mr. Cool will motivate you and push you to become better than you are at your job. Mr. Cool will not put up with Toro Kaka BS. Mr. Cool is cool, but Mr. Cool don't play. Now, how to deal with Mr. Cool. Never take advantage of Mr. Cool. Betray his trust, and you are in for a world of hurt. Get him in trouble, and you just signed your death warrant. Mr. Cool doesn't like repeating himself. Mr. Cool is a closet rage monster. Make him rage, and you are toast. Stay on his good side, and everything will be fine. Never cross Mr. Cool. Now, the eighth boss is usually you. Now, the question is, what are you going to be like? What are you going to do? How are you going to roll? So, there is also the eighth boss. This is the one that you will become. How, you ask? Well, you take all the attributes, the good ones, from every boss you encounter and make them yours. Drop all the things you hate. But here's a newsflash. If you become the boss, you're going to have to be able to play the a-hole card. Now, it's not that you need to be an a-hole all the time, but you're going to have to be one when the situation dictates. Trust me on this. Now, there are times when people will take away your ability to choose. I've tried being the good guy, the nice guy, the cool boss that everybody wants. At first, the people will love you, they will praise you to others, but eventually, they will become jealous and envious and attack you in any little way they can because they feel that they can never be anything like you. Just remember, when you're the boss, you will be dealing with lots of different people that have not learned to break their cycle. Only they will be working for you. So the biggest thing is treat people like you want to be treated. Remember how it was when you were not the boss and you had to deal with those other 7 guys. And basically, keep it cool. All right, guys. Like and subscribe if you want. And at the same time, try this out, and you'll find that if you don't mess it up, it always works. Now, the only thing that can throw you off is that some of your bosses is going to be a mixture. Like my last boss was a mixture of the workhorse slave driver and Mr. Cool. But he was also just like me, so I knew exactly how to deal with him. Pay attention, observe these people, learn to anticipate what they want, and you can deal with any boss in any situation. And you won't get fired or rattled or frustrated. All right, guys. Have a good one.